Okay, full spoilers for Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 70. Complete spoiler rundown of the entire chapter. We have it here, plus some images that dropped last night after I had already done my video for you guys. Some images had dropped last night, so I'm going to go ahead and go through these here today. Right in front of me here with all of you. There's only a few of them, so we're going to get through all of this. So again, if you don't want to be spoiled, you know the drill. Don't watch this video. My review for the chapter will be out tomorrow, I think, at some point during the day. So, of course, subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell. And make sure you select all notifications so you get notified whenever I upload. Got some really good content coming your way that I have planned for the next few weeks. And I hope you enjoy that, okay? So, Dragon Ball Super Chapter 70. Here are some images. Here we have Granola facing off against one of the heaters. And, of course, he's now been super powered thanks to the Cerulean Dragon Balls. And he's just destroying these guys. A lot of these panels are just him being a badass. And actually, I'm going to get into more context of these when I read the information here. This is the full spoiler for the chapter, which actually, now that I think about it, I'm probably going to read this first. I think we're going to go through this first before we actually go and look at the pictures. Well, we'll go through the pictures and look at this. So, like, here's another shot of Granola firing finger blasts. Just being very impressive here. That's what he's basically doing, just kicking ass and taking names. Look at him, bro. He's just tearing up the heaters. I mean, look at this. A lot of action this chapter, yo, and I like it. A lot of action. He's showing off that he is now the strongest in Universe 7, without question. Ooh, I don't want to do that right now. All right, anyways. Okay, we have 4 more, but I want to get to the chapter information first. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. So it's here with Granola asking, can y'all see that? Let me try to make it a little bit more clear if you're reading this, if you're hearing impaired or whatever, or if you just don't want to hear me, or if you want to lower the volume or whatever the case is. With Granola asking Tarambo to become the greatest warrior in the universe, the dragon clarifies that meaning as strong as being apart from the gods. And that means that Beerus and Whis don't count. But he explains that he can only make him stronger if he is now awakening, than he is now by awakening his latent potential. Granola is to the point that his wish can't be fulfilled, but the Cerulean Dragon says that if Granola accepts a condition, the wish can be made. Granola answers the dragon that he is willing to accept any condition. On Beerus' planet, Vegeta tries to destroy a stone and succeeds, but Beerus notices that Vegeta only broke it being a Ki. So a Ki blast as opposed to Hakai, which is 2 different things. Beerus explains that the Hakai erases something from existence, which he demonstrates with a stone, and accidentally damages the current issue of God Comics he was currently reading as well. I love God Comics. When this got revealed a few days ago, I was very happy. From distance, Goku notices that Beerus destroyed again, but it accepts that Vegeta gets trained by Beerus. That's a weird statement there. Shoutouts to Dragon Ball Hype, Aaron, and Andy for these translations, by the way. Goku's only focus is improving his Ultra Instinct and wonders which one of them will be the strongest in the universe at the end. Even though, with not having someone particular in mind, Whis tells Goku that it's not certain that the strongest will be one of these two. So it might not be Goku and Vegeta. He asks the Oracle Fish, who just wakes up as the strongest universe will appear soon. Uh-oh, the omen. Vegeta suddenly appears in front of the fish saying, "That's going to be me." That's awesome. Like Justin Timberlake, that's going to be me. No, it's going to be me. Whatever. He puts a tiny stone on his finger and destroys it with a Hakai. Now he wants to be able to destroy bigger things. Back on planet Cereal, how dangerous is Vegeta going to be, yo? Tarambo disappears and the 2 Dragon Balls spread across the planet. Granola's appearance changed with having longer hair now. He moves a rock and fires it into a nearby mountain, causing an explosion, causing Monaito to wake up, the old Namekian. He's had a bad feeling and notices that the Dragon Ball is gone. He walks out, sees Granola floating in the sky, and confronts him about whether he used the Dragon Balls, which of course he did. Granola confirms and explains that he became the strongest in the universe and is able to defeat Frieza now. That's the goal. That's the goal, yo. Monaito figures that he accepted the condition and is angry about him being so foolish. He warns Granola that strong power brings new enemies, which is true. Granola doesn't get He's the strongest now, but Monaito replies, even if you are the strongest now, you don't know about tomorrow. I was saying that in my video yesterday. Just because he's the strongest now does not mean that Goku cannot surpass him during this arc. He might be the strongest in this moment. But that doesn't mean he's going to be the strongest forever. He didn't wish, I want to be the strongest forever. He just said the strongest right now. So Goku may surpass him in this arc, or even Vegeta. One of those two might surpass him. Probably Goku is his Dragon Ball Super. You know how it is. You know how we roll, right? It's the Goku show. Goku and Vegeta show, but still. Granola flies up and notices he cannot sense any Frieza-like presence around nearby planets, meaning he'll ask Elec, ignoring Monaito as he flees away. The old Namekian stumbles over a stone and regrets letting Granola's people go mad again. Well, it's mostly Granola, right? Granola is seen leaving Planet Cereal, and Whis observes this in his staff, while Goku and Vegeta pester the Oracle Fish to admit either one of them is the greatest warrior in the universe, but the Oracle Fish refuses to tell him. The Oracle Fish leaves as Whis continues to watch Granola, who he observes cutting his hair back to the style he had before. Whis notes he could be in trouble. Why did his hair grow long, though? Are they going to actually explain the significance of that? Like, obviously, as Dragon Ball fans, we know transformations are, the thing that we have. But, like, I don't know, man. That seems a bit, I don't know. It seems like there should be more meaning to that. 2 days later, Granola makes his way to the Heaters' hideout and past a guard to meet Elec, who is surprised to see him as he is interrupting a dance performance. He asks what Granola wants, which he replies he's looking for the location of Frieza. Elec questions why he's brought that up again and sends his dancers away while reminding Granola he told him his power isn't enough to defeat Frieza. Yeah, until now. Granola says that no, he will defeat him. After all, he's now the strongest warrior in the universe. The Heaters laugh at him for such words, and Elec tells him it's almost time for dinner, and he has no time for talks of dreams. I like that. The ego. Granola insists that it's not a dream, and he begs they tell him where Frieza is. You ain't gotta beg for none of your strongest in the universe, brother. Oil confronts Granola, and the two begin fighting. But Granola easily dodges and uses one finger to send the guy flying back into a wall. Yeah, we talked about that when I showed you all the images. He's just tearing up that dude. Oil. Elec and the others are surprised. Maki is questioning how he's doing this. Granola says once again that he's become strong. Elec seems intrigued and orders Oil back up to fight Granola. He wants to see Granola's true strength. Oh, you're in for it then, bro. Oil rushes again at Granola and slams the ground as Granola dodges in time. He returns the attack with a hit of his own to Oil's face before avoiding another strike. Granola continues to avoid Oil's assault as the Heaters are shocked. Granola then shoots a blast of his own, but Oil dodges that too. It's then he notices he's out too many holes on the floor and falls through. Granola tells Elec to stop this as they are not enemies. Elec tells him not to be scared and then asks Oil if he's done and if they should swap for Maki. Oil returns with the piece of flooring and throws it at Granola, who seems to catch it and then reduce it to dust. Maki steps in and rushes at Granola with an energy attack in both hands. She swipes at him, but Granola dodges her and manages to tie her hands up to his scarf. He yanks her around some until she's cut loose by Gas. Maki thanks Gas and tells him to be careful. Granola is the real deal. Now they finally realize it, right? Let's take a look at some of these images. I mean, this is it right here with Granola just being a badass. And I'm pretty sure I don't have translations. I can't speak Japanese fluently. But here we have sort of a scene of Granola's buddies, the Heaters, talking about how tough he is. And actually, I don't have any context for... So I'm guessing this is the end of the chapter, but I could be wrong. We'll discuss that more. But I love this... Dude, I love this panel right here of like Granola, Goku, and Vegeta. Like you know what they're building up to. You can tell. Elec interrupts, says it's okay. Gas doesn't have to fight and can stand back. It's enough. He understands Granola's true strength, but wants to know how he came into this rapid growth. Granola, however, won't say so. Elec says he won't give him Frieza's location. Granola says that he used the Dragon Balls. Elec thought as much and notes that it must be the Dragon Balls on Planet Cereal. Granola confirms this. So Elec knows about the Dragon Balls on Planet Cereal. Everybody knows except for us. What an ass pull, bro. What an ass pull. I mean, that's what it is, bro. I don't care what you think. I mean, I care what you think, but people are going to say, oh, Geekdom's complaining. No, stop. It's raffle criticism, bro. We never knew about these till now. Even though the Namekians are very close to Goku and have been since the Namek arc. Come on. Come on. Anyways, I don't hate it, bro. It's just, it could be done better. Granola confirms this and he's obtained the Earth Universe's greatest power from it too. Elect tells them they've come to an agreement and to wait because they don't even know Frieza's exact location. It'll take time for them to find out. So for now, he tells them to go back to Planet Cereal and they'll contact him. Okay. Granola agrees but tells them to hurry. He doesn't have time. Elect asks what he means by that. Granola reveals he has little lifespan remaining. I mean, that's 3 years, right? Hold on. Mackie is surprised. Surely he has at least 50 years. Don't Ceruleans live to at least 200 years old? Granola confirms he would have lived to at least 150, but he's exchanged his remaining lifespan for power. 3 years is plenty of time to kill Frieza, though. Flashback to the dragon reveals that exchanging his lifespan was the condition for the wish. Granola now has 3 years left to live. Mackie is shocked he'd go this far to defeat Frieza. What a frightening guy. Yeah, he's very determined, isn't he? Granola then takes his leave and the Heaters have their dinner. As they eat, Oil asks if Elec really will tell where Frieza is at. Mackie says if he kills Frieza, then they can work without having to see Frieza's face. Right. Everybody's out for themselves. Elec calls her stupid and says then even if that happens, Granola will be at the top, which is true. Has to be them, then the Heaters. It'll be a problem if Granola crushes Frieza's army. Gas speaks up and says it's their ultimate goal to put Frieza's army under their control. So they don't want Granola to destroy Frieza's army. They want Granola to beat Frieza so they can take over the army. That's the way this is being written. So, interesting. Well, I guess they want the resources. That's fine. I mean, that makes sense, right? Anyways, Alex says that's correct. With Frieza's infamous army at their disposal, there's no more chances for business. And there's a reason he hasn't been in business partners with Frieza. Well, that's pretty smart, bro. Look what happened to Planet Vegeta, right? Fast forward, Elec will do it. Seems Granola must die. But can it be done now that he's the greatest warrior in the universe? Elec tells the Heaters he has a good deal. They'll use the Saiyans. How does he know about the Saiyans? Oil notes it must be the two Saiyans who defeated Moro. Oh, that's right. Okay, that does make sense. Mackie says the data they got from 7-3 says they were absurdly strong. So that's how Goku and Vegeta get brought in. Okay, that actually does make sense. I'm going to give them credit for that. I'm a thumbs up for that. Big thumbs up for that. Alex says he'll get them to fight 2-on-1. Oil says that Granola has a grudge against the Saiyans, but if he finds out about the remaining ones, he'll have no reason but to fight them. Alec agrees and says that even if Granola is the greatest in the universe, if it's 2 against him, then game over. Well, if you're really the strongest in the universe, you should be able to take on 2 guys, in theory, right? This is probably that scene right here where they're having dinner, as you can see on your screen. This is a discussion about the Saiyans right here. And that's probably where we go from here. So we're going to get the Goku... We're going to get the Goku battle very, very, very soon. Very soon, actually. And then it says here, meanwhile, Granola's ship is flying away while Goku and Vegeta continue training. It seems the fate of these 3 is about to cross. So that's what they mean by the fate of these 3. Okay, very good. So far, it's going well. I still have some issues here and there, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing ever, and I like the fact they're going to bring the Saiyans in with the Heaters getting involved to bring them in. And I like the fact that Granola is so determined. I'm looking forward to seeing how Frieza fits into all of this and see where we go from here. I'm still invested in the storyline, so I think it'll be a bit, but it's moving by pretty rapidly. I'm expecting some twists and turns, though, in the future. We'll see what happens. But overall, this chapter seems better than the previous one, honestly. The previous one had a lot of contrived problems. I mean, I'll let y'all know because I'm doing a full review of it tomorrow. But yeah, we'll see what happens when I read the entire thing tomorrow, like actually reading it, and looking at the panels and all that stuff. So what do you think about this chapter? So far, I like it more than the last one, but hey, the build-up is still continuing. I'll talk to y'all soon. Remember to take care of yourself. I'll see y'all tomorrow.